Go roll, roll, then roll with the punches. Can't lie, lose your mind, wait, crunch this lie. Then lie through your teeth, sell yourself for the screen. You've got people to please. Count your blessings and stay nice. Don't try to criticize, but I don't see the point. My name's Ebony. I'm an R&B singer-songwriter from Portsmouth, currently in Brighton, Pompey. And yeah, I write R&B music with my co-writer Joe, and we do gigs around Brighton with my band. You can follow me on Instagram, Ebony Osailah. No, I don't really see the point. I couldn't sell my thoughts to care. Quick, please pass the joint, not fair. Labels want the front man, indie. Hard rock, let's talk, not likely. Want a mindset they can shift. Adaptability makes for the best hits. You could try, lighten yourself up for me. Ignore the wise, then do the hard work for free. Count your blessings and stay nice. Don't question the big guys. Don't really see the point. Go roll, roll, then roll with the punches. Can't lie, lose your mind, wait, crunch this lie. Then lie through your teeth, sell yourself for the screen. You've got people to please. Count your blessings and stay nice. Don't try to criticize, but I don't see the point.
Hello, we're back for Fresh Produce and with the wonderful Ebony. So we just thought we'd have a bit of a chat, have a bit of a
Yap.
bit of a yap.
Bit of a yap.
Bit of a yap,
Bit of
like
a yap.
that. But we just thought I'd have a quick couple of questions. Obviously, you're here with Joe, who you've just been performing with your new song. He's off camera now. He's gotten a bit camera shy. How did you guys meet and start working together?
I met Joe through Soph, who approached me when I was in my second year of uni. Amazing artist, by the way. Stream her album. But she approached me. Yeah, she approached me asking to open for her EP show, and then I met Ben, who's my bassist, and I said to Ben, "Oh, I really need a guitarist. Can you recommend anyone?" And then he recommended Joe, and then we had a writing session and have been writing for the past year.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah,
well, that's really good. Well, that's always nice to see. Tell us a little bit about, because did you write the song that you performed for us today?
Yes.
Tell us about the song, really, and how that came about and all that good stuff.
So most of our writing sessions usually just start with us both noodling around. Like Joe will noodle with like guitar riffs and instrumental parts, and then I'll just top line melodies on top of that. And with this one, I think we just heard it. It was like, oh, that could sound really cool with this melody. And then in terms of lyrics, I was kind of in a place where I was looking at everybody else around me at university, and obviously in Brighton in general, it's a very rocky,
very indie rock,
rock, very like heavy music, which is obviously great, but not the kind of music I make. So when I would approach like lecturers and stuff, they'd be like, "Oh, well, maybe you should push yourselves in this direction instead of like the R&B direction." So that song was kind of written about my frustrations,
the anger and frustration,
the anger and frustrations, in terms of that, but. Yeah, it's not as heavy as it sounds.
No, it was just more of a not as deep.
Not as deep as it sounds, just kind of an emotional outlet.
Is that how you find writing, or do you find it a bit of a nice way to kind of outlet for emotions as such, or?
Yeah, I'd say so. It's kind of like a stress relief kind of thing. But I've also got like a notes app on my phone that's just filled with like one-liners that if I don't know how to start a song, I'll kind of look back on that and then take a line from that and start like that.
Oh, nice. A bit of I think everyone's notes app like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just like
random
thoughts. It's just like, I need to get milk, and then just like actually like a proper bit of kit. Oh, that's fantastic. Do you find a lot of that inspires your originals then? Like your kind of thoughts and feelings of that?
Yeah, I'd say so. I write a lot from personal experience, but also a lot of the things I like witness around me and like the people that like friends and family and just other people who I've witnessed in their stories and stuff. I take a lot of inspiration from their lives and will kind of integrate that into my music as well.
Oh. Have Have you found like studying, because you were talking about studying music at uni, obviously, we did film, so it's a bit of a, it's a much different sort of space. How did you find like going from doing music more as a passion to then doing it for uni and stuff?
Well, when you put things in uni, it kind of adds to the pressure of it, doesn't it? You're kind of forced to constantly create and constantly make things with different people. So I feel like in that respect it was good, because it gave me the like productivity and like having deadlines, but also it can work in opposite, where it just kind of sucks the fun out of it, and you feel forced instead of it being like a creative flow. It's like, oh, I need to get this done by this time. It's
a bit of a double-edged sword, isn't it? Because I think it kind of forces you to evolve a bit creatively, or at least I found that anyway. Like it forced me to think more on my feet and to get things done to a close, but also sometimes it did feel a bit laborious.
Yeah, but you learn obviously valuable information studying it.
That's it, isn't it? So you get so much more of a I'm struggling for words now, but so much more of a motivation.
Yeah.
What's been like your highlights, sort of coming into doing it more professionally and more within uni and more outside? Is there any particular career highlights, as it were?
I feel like getting a band was a big step for me, because I kind of went all the way through first year, like just with like session musicians, but like having an actual cemented band of like Ben, Joe and Oscar, like just having people that I can play consistently with and like work with them and get their input on songs as well, I think has been a big stepping stone.
Yeah.
Especially finding Joe. He's helped me out a lot.
Shout out Joe. We'll get
Shout out Joe.
Shout out Joe over there. We'll get on a clip of Joe right now. Just
picture of his face.
Picture of his face right here. Obviously performed quite a lot in Brighton. Is there any sort of particular venues and stuff? Because we were talking to Harry about it, and Harry busks quite a lot. He was our last guest. If you haven't watched it, go and check it out. Can't get feeling very professional doing that. Yeah. But is there any sort of particular venues that you played in before that really stand out that you enjoy?
I played the Prince Albert. That's been my kind of most consistent, where I've done a few gigs there, and that's always a nice venue, because like the first gig I remember I did, I was so nervous because it was my first time playing a proper gig in Brighton. But then after like the kind of second show, I was like, oh yeah, it's like kind of, it's a good intimate vibe in there.
Yeah.
But also the Old Market was a nice venue to play.
Because we're pretty much from same sort of home ground, really, because I'm Gospel, you're Portsmouth.
Enemies.
Well, I wouldn't say enemies.
Oh no, you're not Southampton.
No,
that would be enemies.
No, we're not fans of Southampton here at Fruitbox. Sorry,
Scum.
we're not calling them scum.
No, joking.
Jokes aside, we're not
being cancelled already.
5 episodes in, it's always the way. But do you perform a lot at home as well?
I did do, because I started doing music like in college. After I learned to play guitar, I kind of was just like, oh, maybe it could be fun to do this instead of English literature and language A level. So I chose
very
that
fun
instead.
subjects, I'm sure, but it's not the passion.
No. Yeah, I think I performed at like Wedgwood Rooms.
Love the Wedge.
Yeah, Edge of the Wedge.
Edge of the Wedge.
And then the theatre as well. I forgot what the theatre's called though.
King's Theatre.
King's Theatre.
Down the road on Albert Road, isn't it? Is it? No.
Is it Albert? There's Albert Roads everywhere.
Albert Roads everywhere.
Yeah,
like you go. Everywhere. I always thought it was a bit of a special place. Oh, it's Albert Road. And then you go, there's like 1,000 Albert Roads in every single place you go to.
Literally.
Because you got because the King's is on the corner, isn't it? Getting really local here. If there are any Portsmouth fans,
Portsmouth, Pompey.
Go on, Jack. Play up Pompey. There you go.
Wedgwood Rooms and King's Theatre was a nice place to play too. Yeah, so there's some nice venues in Portsmouth, but it's just kind of like the music scene there is good, but it's
not like Brighton, is it?
It's not like Brighton. Brighton's obviously so colourful.
Do you do a lot of because again, speaking to some of our other artists, they do a little bit of producing alongside of performing. Do you do a bit of that as well, or is it more just performance side that you're focusing?
I do, but not in the way that most people would think. Like most people think of production in terms of like the channels and all of the arranging part. That's not my strong point. I like having fun of like vocal stacking and like harmonies and like playing with the more vocal oriented side of it. I think I'm really bad at producing low-key. Like I only upgraded to Logic from GarageBand like a year ago.
It's a learning curve, isn't it?
It's a learning curve. But I definitely do want to get better at it. But right now it's kind of the only bit where I really know what I'm doing is vocally. But in terms of like the EQ and compressors and all of that fun stuff.
Joe behind the camera is just sort of slowly shaking his head, like
because he loves
giggling.
That stuff.
Where are you performing next?
Good question.
Are you doing anything for Great Escape?
I'm not actually doing anything for Great Escape. They didn't ask me, but thanks for opening that wound.
Sorry.
Joking.
Anyway, what else should I ask about now? What other awkward subjects? How's the career at All Saints going? Oh, man.
So we're doing a festival, a nice charity festival for a girl called Jess Aldridge in June.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's the 22nd of June. It's also in Portsmouth.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
I'll be probably around for the summer, actually. So
Yeah. Got to get a ticket now. You just told me you'll be there.
Get it booked up.
Recently, and always, to be fair, Green Tea Peng. She's a big one for me. And also Frank Ocean, I think, will always be Frank Ocean.
Do you think Frank will ever drop again?
Oh, a girl can dream. I hope so, but yeah. To be fair, he did tease something recently. He did drop a little. He did. Yeah. Fake Frank fan over there. Joking.
I'm not actually that big of. I like Frank, but I'm not such a huge fan, to be honest.
Yeah, joke.
I know Brad Pitt's a big Frank Ocean fan.
Is
that.
he?
That's like a weird aside, but he said it at like some awards show like the other year, being like, "I love Frank Ocean. He's great. He makes me cry."
Pitt.
Brad Pitt.
Valid
For Brad Pitt.
Best
Valid
Frank
for Brad
Ocean
Pitt.
song.
Oh, Sweet Life or Sierra Leone.
What about No Church in the Wild?
That's not Frank Ocean. That is.
It's got Frank Ocean in it.
Does it? It's Kanye West, I swear.
Completely wrong.
Human beings in a mob.
He sings that bit, does he not? If I've got this wrong, I'm actually quitting.
I feel like it actually might be. It's Kanye West, Jay-Z.
Thank you.
Is Jay-Z on that song too?
Yeah.
We're big. Well, Jack's a very big Kanye fan.
Controversial there.
I hate to say it, but I am also a big Kanye fan. So we've got a single coming out end of June. It's called The Point. I don't know if the song will play before or after this part.
I think we usually have it. A bit of both. Yeah.
Okay. It's called The Point. It's kind of to do with what we've talked about before, and it's the first of a few singles that will hopefully be coming out before the end of this year.
Ooh, is it like the makings of an EP, or are you just releasing a few little singles and bits? Oh, am I spoiling? Oh,
kind of. EP,
sorry.
hopefully.
Exclusive. Sorry, I didn't mean that's the no-fly list. I should have checked.
I shouldn't have asked that. God.
Sorry, God.
But
exclusive drops.
EP will hopefully be out early next year.
Oh, fantastic.
Maybe the end of this year, depending how much I can book out my band.
We'll keep that quiet.
Count your blessings and stay nice. Don't try to criticize, but I don't see the point.